Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the series. Hope everyone's doing well today. We are jumping into this one from Mountaineer's Hut in Timberwolf Mountain, and we are headed for the summit. So last episode we kind of got to this point. I don't think I've actually looted this place at all, not that there's ever like, you know, a ton of loot here. What's that back there? Can of dog food? What are we carrying for food right now? We don't have a ton, so we might as well grab that. If I can get my hitbox to show up here. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so the plan today is to get up to summit. So we'll get started here in just a second. I do just kind of want to take a peek around here and see what's around. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Okay. Actually, that book might be... Have all of these been read? Have any of these been read? No. What's our weight like? I just want to make sure that we're not like right on the edge of being super heavy. We are right on the edge. We're 64 pounds out of 66. I want to leave these books, at least a couple of them. Actually, if I'm taking my pick, I'm going to take the Wilderness Kitchen so we can work on cooking level 5 because I think that's going to be the most important. What else can we potentially leave down here? Take our bedroll. Leave the tools probably here. That's a couple pounds worth. The pry bar we're not gonna need. Going up to the top. We will need the hacksaw. You know what? That we should probably do though. Do I have any scrap metal? I don't. I wanted to repair my hacksaw. I can do this. Yeah. I don't know what cooking level we are. I probably should have been a little bit more careful with that. For cooking level 2. You don't burn things as much. I think you need level 3 before you don't need a can opener anymore. So I think I needed that can opener, but that's okay. I mean, realistically, we don't need that much canned food anyway. Is that the one I just picked up? It's in pretty bad shape. Right. Where did I leave my tools? Okay, I still have them. Okay, let's repair. I don't need the workbench. Let's repair our hacksaw since we're about to, you know, beat the heck out of it. Do you need the tools? Or is it just scrap metal? I thought you needed the tools too. But it didn't say I did, so I thought you needed tools and the scrap metal. Alright, what are we at? 56. So we're about 10 pounds under. What else do we need to do? We got about a gallon of water. Don't have a ton of food, but we don't eat a ton of food either. What time is it? It's decent time. I think we go. I'd like to maybe grab some of these cattails down here, if we can. How cold is it? It's a decent day. Let's roll. Let's go for it. Yeah, I don't think I'd said it yet, guys, but I appreciate y'all tuning in, checking out the episode today. It has been a crazy few days with work for me. So I was off of work for about a week and a half with the holidays, basically between the Friday before Christmas and then came back the day after New Year's. And of course, like, I guess in my line of work, like, the clients that I work with did not have that same amount of time off, and so, you know, like, their worlds went on, while I was kind of, you know, not there or not able to assist them with the things that they need, and, so when I got back, of course, you know, it's like a week of build-up of questions and emails and things that have, you know, come up that I have to address, so I really wanted to get some more episodes out earlier this week. I've been doing probably one episode a week for a little while, and that's just probably reflective of how busy I've been, but I do want to get back into multi-episode weeks. I mean, I'd like to get as many as 3 or 4 episodes out a week. It's just tough sometimes to find the time and all of that, so I appreciate you guys sticking with me. I still want to do some streams. I know I've been talking about that for a long time, but it's just, again, finding the time. Kind of a tough time. Just, you know, with work and 2 little kids and everything else. Alright, we should probably get a move on. What's that get us to? 40. There's the bear. We can grab some more of these later, but yeah, let's get moving. We've used about 1/3 of our warmth. Find a way around him. Try to go this way. Could always take him out. Nah, we won't do that. Maybe on the way down, but I'd like to get up to the summit, you know, get any loot that's up there for us, and then I would like to get over to Ash Canyon for the backpack. Surprised I haven't sprained anything yet. Oh, there it goes. Okay, we're gonna have to address that before we can climb. Oh, it's annoying. I just feel like the threshold is too low to sprain a wrist. It's just not good for me. It's not good for me. It's a weird way to phrase that. Oh man. I been playing this a little bit on my Switch, just like, you know, because it's like one thing, like, you know, I've got my office where I work and, you know, play games and things like that, and you know, if I've got like family here or, you know, my kids are up, like I don't want to, like, there's a moose over there. Would love to do that right now, but we're on a mission here. But you know, I don't like to kind of like separate myself from them, and so like I've been playing this on my Nintendo Switch a lot the last few days, and today's the first time in maybe that week and a half, maybe since I recorded the last episode, that I've fired it up on PC, and it's just like when you've been playing on the Switch for a few days and you know, come back to the graphics and the refresh rate and stuff on PC, it's kind of like a slap in the face. It's just jaw-dropping. I'd probably kind of gotten used to what I was seeing on the Switch. Yeah, I'd love to bag that moose, but the moose and the bear would be cool. Maybe we can think about doing that when we get back. I don't know. Depends what we find at the top. Because I think we've done where we go to the top and then we don't come back down to the hut. We just go straight to Ash Canyon. So we could potentially consider doing that. Just depends how heavy we are. You know, like if we've got a bunch of stuff and we need to stash it back at the Mountaineer's hut, then, you know, we can't very well just push over to Ash Canyon. But yeah, I hope everyone had good holidays. I know I did. Like I said, I had some extended time off in there. Our house has been just an absolute disaster. Our kids are very fortunate to have grandparents and aunts and uncles and things that, you know, spoil them and stuff. So they just got way too many presents, way more than, you know, they need, and so we've just had, like, you know, packaging and boxes and all kinds of stuff all over our house for like the last couple of weeks. So it's been wild. Finally starting to get to the end of it and get things kind of cleaned up. But yeah, it's been interesting for sure. I'm actually here in my my office. I have, you know, the webcam. If you've ever caught any of my old streams, like, you may be somewhat familiar. I know it's been a long time since I've done that, but, like, you know, I have my camera kind of pointed at my desk, and I use it for work as well. And so, like, in my office, I have a bunch of empty boxes and stuff. And so, like, this week, because I had to be on camera for work, I, like, scooted scooted a bunch of boxes like out of frame, so there's just this big pile of boxes still inside of my desk right now, which is kind of funny. And like, I'd clean them up, but like our recycling, you know, that we send every week from the, you know, the company comes and picks it up, has been full for like 2 weeks. And so it's like I still have these boxes in my office that like, yes, I'd love to get rid of and send recycling, but there legitimately has not been any room. I wonder, can we stop in here and warm up? That might be the thing to do. I suppose I could probably take the boxes up to a recycling center on my own, but that requires effort. And we are warming up. So what I'm going to do is throw this guy down. Ooh, we need to repair that a little bit at some point. You know, we might as well sleep, because we're going to burn energy going up the... I should have eaten a cattail or something. Wasn't very smart of me. Yeah, I don't love that. Oh, but that healed our wrists, so that's good too. But we're warm again, so we can kind of refresh. 2 Polaroids in 1 cave? What's up with that? Yeah, I wish I would have eaten cattail before I slept. I don't know how much condition. I don't think it would have been very much, but we still lost some condition, undoubtedly. It's okay. We'll make do. I'm pretty accustomed to walking around almost dead, so... there. So we've got, I think there's 3 rope climbs, right? There's this one. There's one to get up to Secluded Shelf. And then there's the last one to get to the top of the mountain. I usually always have to stop and sleep in the cave to Secluded Shelf. Man, I'm missing out on all these pelts. This is 2 deer now we've walked by. But I just can't be bothered right now. I'm trying to make the most of our opportunity while it's warm to get this travel out of the way. And if we stop and we harvest anything off of those deer, then we're going to be cold. And then we're going to have to wait longer. And it's just not in the cards at the moment, so. Okay, let's take down the first rope. Alright, easy peasy. They only get harder from here, though. We could stop and sleep a couple more hours, but I don't know that we really will get much benefit from that. So I was supposed to travel this coming week. We're supposed to go down to Florida. And like, I like the Nintendo Switch, but I have never really been a like Nintendo game kind of person. Like, just, you know, I don't know, wasn't really what I grew up on. Just kind of have a hard time getting into it now. Like, you know, I know the more recent Zelda games have been, you know, big hits and everything, and I would say I like respect that and understand that, but it's just maybe like not for me, and maybe that's just because I'm, you know, I never experienced them, so. But my biggest complaint about the Switch has been that it just doesn't really have a great game library for me. And so I've really like been considering, like I've kind of been looking at the like handheld PC market, so like the Steam Deck or the ROG Ally and the new Lenovo Legion Go. and kind of wanting to get one. And I thought I was going to travel. From where I live, it's about a 4-hour flight down there, so it's like, man, I really want to get something before I go. So I can do something on this flight, but, you know, there and back. And I haven't gotten anything, but I was just like back and forth, which one. And yeah, I don't know. I still would like to get one. If any of you guys have any experience with any of those, let me know. I'm like so indecisive. I just don't want to make the wrong purchase, you know. I think I'm going the right way. I feel turned around. I had the same problem as I was playing this on the Switch, trying to get up to the summit. I just keep getting lost, and I've gone this way so many times that getting lost is like kind of laughable. But I just, like, right now, I don't know where I am. I think I'm going the right way. But I am not confident right now. Should go up here and turn left. Yeah, and it does. Okay. It does. Okay. Okay, I feel better now. So obviously we're going to be spending the night up there, probably. You know, we could almost, though. Decisions. I'm kind of thinking we get up to secluded shelf, go through that cave, and then maybe sleep for the night in there. And then that way we'll wake up tomorrow morning fresh, and we can hit that last rope climb to the top. And there's usually a wolf somewhere around here, so I'm a little surprised. Granted, you know, the most recent time I've done this has been Stalker, but I feel like there's usually a wolf up here somewhere. Curious to see what's at the top of this hill. Go check it out real quick. We've got plenty of time, especially if we're gonna sleep tonight in the cave. Another deer, so that's 3 pelts. I mean, I guess we could come back down this way. I don't usually, but... Man, how long would it take? 54 minutes, 36 with the knife. Ah, gosh. I'm gonna skip it. I'm gonna stick to what we were doing. Why we're here. Oh, there's a bear and a wolf. Look at that. They're just hanging out next to each other. That's weird. Usually the wolves run away. Yeah, I just heard him. He just freaked out. You might hear him squealing over there. This is a pretty short one too, so. Man, I mean, gosh, it's hard. It's a tough call because we could probably, if we really pushed it, we could probably get to the top of the summit. But how hard do we need to push it versus just playing it safe? The thing we got going for us right now is it's really warm. We're going to be pretty exhausted at the end of this rope climb, though, so kind of leads me back to thinking we should just sleep it off. But it's going to be cold in the morning. And that last rope climb is the longest. It's going to be the hardest one to get up. Might as well.
Surrounded by snow. Nothing to do.
Alright, let's go in. We could try to stay in Timberwolf for a while. You know, like if we... I do want to get the backpack, for sure. But I mean, we don't necessarily have to do that right away either. Like we could go back down to Mountaineer's Hut. We could maybe drop the moose, maybe a bear. Kind of eat on that for a while. Just focus on survival. I think I actually needed to turn left back there, but that's okay. We could get some coal. I do always like to get coal down here, so like if I need to fire at the top, I've got, you know, warm fire. I usually do this when I'm playing Stalker. I almost always start in this region and go straight to the top and get geared for kind of the whole run. And so like I'm always, you know, in your base starting gear, so I'm like always needing coal. So I get up there, you know, I have a big fire and I maybe stay a day or two at the top and gear up and eat some of the food because there's, you know, way too much food to carry it all down. I will carry some of it down, but you know. I didn't see any coal in here though, so we're kind of SOL there. Music's hitting today. Sounds good. Was there music when we were outside? I don't feel like I remember hearing any. It's just when we came in the cave and it started. Any coal back there? So yeah, usually I'll throw down my bedroll right here. But let's maybe go out and like there's that little cave. That's not a real cave. Let's put this out. But there's that little gosh, I don't even know what you would call it. It's a cave, but it's not a cave that you could comfortably stay in. We'll check that out at least tonight. Get whatever loot's in there, and then that's just like one thing we don't have to do tomorrow. Yeah, because I mean, a lot of times what I'll do is I'll sleep for like 4 hours back there, get my, you know, fatigue down, and then I'll finish off the rope climb. But like we would have to sleep. By the time we slept long enough to have enough energy to get up the rope, it would be nighttime anyway. So we'll stay down here tonight. Probably the safe bet anyway. I think there's another deer over here. Maybe we could get that one. Since our travels are just about over for the day. I think the ptarmigan might be one of my favorite things they've added. They're just fun to see and have around. Yeah, we'll pull something off of him. Gunsmithing book. Grab that and go deploy it. Where do we want to put it? I think there's one at both ends of this little valley we're in. Alright, isn't there one up here? Because that's the way I usually like to go down. And then there's also one back there. Do I really care this much? Don't have to do this. The thing I always forget about is that it does take time to deploy it. So we're warm right now, so it's not a big deal at all, but like there's been times, you know, where like I've been very cold and I need to do this, and then I forget that this takes, I don't know how long it takes, but it's not nothing. Okay. So yeah, down there. I'm thinking here. Okay. Let's go back to the cave and settle in for the night. We should get a good night's rest because we're so tired, so should be able to get some decent condition back tonight. Oh, we were talking about harvesting that. I didn't harvest it, did I? I could still. It's probably right on the verge of getting cold, though. I'm gonna skip it for now. Let's just get inside, go to bed. I'm doing really well today, guys. Like, you know, usually I'm like struggling to keep on task. I would have stopped at all those deer and got them, and then I'd been like basically probably on my deathbed right now. But I've been on task. Oh look, that one has a rope anyway, so we would have been silly to do that. Actually, you know what it is? I think you go down that one, and then you need the rope that I just used back there. But whatever, it's okay. Not that big a deal. We could always grab it. If we really want to, we could always grab it when we're coming back this way. If we come back this way. Pretty much always have to climb the log, don't you? Nope, maybe. Yep. Come on. Yeah, we're gonna have to go for the log. Kind of annoying. Am I crazy right now? Like, what is the deal here? I know you can get back up here. I'm not crazy. I know what I'm doing. Believe it or not, guys, I know what I'm doing. Okay. We'll just pass the whole night here, and then head up in the morning. Settle in down here. This is my spot every single time because I like the overhead light. All right, let's eat. Should be enough calories. Maybe eat one of these. Drink a little bit of water here. And go to bed. I need to see the percentage on that bedroll when we get up in the morning. All right. Sleep. We're gonna need water, but we should find some water up there, so we should be okay. Let's do like... eat a couple of these, and then do like 3 or 4 more hours of sleep. Time is it? Okay. Can we read for a couple hours? That would be the ideal thing. Nope, too dark. That's annoying. Alright, what kind of shape is this thing in? 70? That's not terrible. Break these guys down. How about now? It's still too dark. Okay. Well, how about now? Yep, okay. Alright, let's head up. Probably gonna be a cold morning, but we'll figure it out. Yeah, super cold. Look how cold we are. Look how fast that's going down. I don't know. I mean, we could theoretically sit in the cave for half the day, wait till it warms up a little bit out here, but where's the fun in that? Doesn't make for good, good watching, now does it? Yeah, the thing to do probably would be to actually sit in there and just like finish this cooking book, and we could do that at the top. Maybe we will. We'll dive into that little cave up there. Past, you know, I think we got 3 more hours on it. And hopefully it'll warm up a little bit. And then we can do some looting. It might also be warmer in the plane. We'll see when we get up there, huh? See if we can get straight to the top or not. I usually have to stop. But we're fully rested, so we actually probably will make it just fine. At least shoot for the second ledge. Yeah, we're gonna make it to the top. Easy. Staying in that cave really paid off. Okay. Yeah, so let's run over to the cave and yeah, I don't know. I'm a little worried about the snow, that it might start to blizzard. But I don't know. We can't really just like live our lives afraid. The problem I have is I don't have a ton of wood, so we might want to grab some sticks just in case we get in there and it starts to blizzard and we get cold and we need fire. That's why I like to have the coal we didn't find. Hopefully it'll be warm in here. Guess there's some wood in here too. So. Yeah, we're warm. Okay, perfect. Perfect, perfect. Let's maybe try and read a little bit, huh? At least that way we'll warm up. We don't necessarily have to spend a ton of time in here, but at least enough time. Oh, I should drink water. I hate that so much. Hate it. I hate that I lose the calories and don't like get any reward basically, just because I don't know. It's just silly. The reading to me has always been silly. Oh, I'm not gonna get that either. That was just me. That one was my fault. Okay, it looks a little better out there. We're warm. Let's give it a go. Yeah, it's much warmer. Yeah, this has really worked out really well. This has been like best case scenario the whole way up here. We'll come back to the bodies. Okay. It always cracks me up when you get in here in Interloper and there's like no containers. They're like all gone. And it is a little bit warmer in here.
Who owns this stuff?
I feel like there's usually some water in that one, but we'll get by with sodas too. One can of peaches. Oh gosh, makes me laugh. Take the pair of socks. What else was in there? I'm gonna leave them at least for now.
That'll come in handy.
Okay, that'll benefit us. I don't really think the coat will. Yeah, I don't think we need the parka. I'm gonna just dump it for now. Okay. We might end up scrapping some of that stuff for the cloth. Ooh, look, got a stem. Is that our first stem? No, we've got 3. Okay, well, we can almost die 3 times. It's good to know.
I could use this.
A bunch of herbal tea. How's the hacksaw looking? Still at 60%. And one more container to go, so it should be good. Fire striker.
This'll come in
We're heavy. Okay. Well, I think we can break down some of these. Maybe some stuff in here. Nope. And nope. I thought there was. Try this one. Nope. Do we keep going? Oh, we're thirsty. Dang it. We have so much wood at this point. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be anything in there. I could keep going for sure, but at some point when do you just not, you know. Alright, let's go back to our cave. Get some sleep. And I guess we head down. Question is, like I was saying, do we head for Ash Canyon from here? What are these birds doing? Okay, that's fine, I guess. Alright, I'm gonna go up there. I gotta know. It's that one right there. It's tweaking out. The TWM Summit Tweaker. Do I just like put him out? Missed anyway. Oh, that's my big arrow. I don't want to use it. Okay, there he goes. That's fine. We don't really need one. I was just kind of like wanting him to stop doing that. It was making me uncomfortable. Okay. Really hazy. Like kind of a cool environment at the moment. I don't know. I can't decide. I think we'd be well served to just go from here instead of going back and then going to Ash Canyon. Did I search you? I didn't search you.
Sunset. It's gonna get a lot colder soon. Not sure why I feel so tired.
Okay, let's actually, you know what I want to do, just like while I'm thinking about it, and we've maybe got a little bit of time here, is repair this. I should have broken down some of those clothes that were in the storage containers back there, but it's okay. You can hear my dog crying. You think he needs to go out? We'll wrap this up pretty soon. It is nighttime. We could go to sleep. We could read for an hour or so. Maybe try to finish one of these so we don't have to carry it down with us. That would be good too. Okay. Perfect. Let's dump it. Okay, well, let's eat and drink and all those things. And we'll go to sleep. How far overweight am I? Pretty far.
Anything right now.
Oh, but I have, yeah. Drop like that much. Okay, we're under. I just don't really have anything to do with it. Up here. I'm not gonna have a fire up here right now. I'm gonna get on the road. Good morning. Oh, it's over here. Not over here. Over there, not over here. So, I mean, is it worth it to come up here? If we didn't have, like, you know, having the 2 Mackinaws at this point is pretty clutch. If we didn't have another coat, you know, that parka would have been nice. The sock, the extra pair of socks was nice. So, I mean, yeah. We had, like, we would have found some stuff. Did we find anything right now? Not really. I mean, the Fire Striker's nice. Not really, like, crucial piece of equipment to have, but I don't know. We did find a mag glass somewhere. I feel like I totally just breezed over that. Let me look at that when we get down here. I don't know why that didn't hit me harder. Probably because I've been playing Stalker, and, you know, usually you have 2 or 3 of them. Is that our first, No, we did have one. That's probably why. I mean, that's probably a bigger find. I don't know. And we got the ear wraps, I guess. That's a good find as well. a long one too. Gonna be tired. Oh boy. Yeah, bad timing here. Okay, well, that was not in the cards. I think we're gonna be okay. I'm trying to figure out where we are. I don't usually go this way down, but I was hoping to kind of get back to, yeah, down here. I think I know where we are. Try not to hurt myself. Right, there should be one of the caves to Ash Canyon over here. That's exactly what I was trying to do. I feel like an Interloper, like, if you're gonna go to the summit, you should do it early. And then, like, at some point in time, it's really not worth it anymore. Yeah, so this is, we go up there and we turn left. This is how we got up to the top. Okay, I know where we are. There's gonna be a cave down here that we can maybe stop in. Yeah, I mean, I think that, like, at a certain point, once you're established enough in Interloper, going to the summit, maybe isn't as worth it. It's easier, for sure, to get up there, because, you know, right now we have 2 Mackinac jackets on, we're warm, like, we didn't really struggle to get up there at all, but we didn't really get anything up there that's gonna, like, turn the tide for us, so to speak, so, I don't know. I don't know. Still a fun thing to do, I guess. Feels like it's nighttime, but it's still early morning. So there should be 2 caves up here on the left. Also, like, there's a lot of things that I would do if, you know, I wasn't trying to keep this somewhat entertaining, you know, and, like, kind of keep the pace going. Like, if I were just playing here, one thing I, like, would consider doing is, like, shooting one of these deer and then just camping out in that cave for a few days, you know, and, like, doing that more periodically. Like, when we saw that moose earlier, like, you know, we could have just, like, done that instead and, like, you know, just sat around at the cabin for a few days and ate and gotten healthy and whatnot, which gives you, you know, more survival time, but it's not as entertaining. I mean, we still may do that a little bit here and there, but that's where I kind of get into doing stuff outside of recorded episodes. This should be the cave we need. Should take us to Ash Canyon, except I'm not really accustomed also to coming in. Well, maybe I am. I don't know. We'll see where this puts us out. I'm trying to remember. I think this is the way I usually go. We'll see, huh? Regardless, I think I can get to where I want to be in Ash Canyon. Going this way. This cave is just like lots of turns, lots of forks in the road. And I really don't know this cave very well. It's just still one of those ones that I don't take all that often, right? Because, I don't know, maybe I take it more than I'm giving myself credit for, but I still don't know it very well. There we are. I say that and I pretty much like made a straight line through it. Excuse me. Still dealing with a little bit of a cold. It's not even really the cold anymore as much as it is I've just got that dry cough that you have for a long time after, you know, you've had a cold or had some sort of chest infection. Alright, so I'm going to try and get to our, I think it's called Stone Cliff Cave. It's where I usually like to stop. Kind of serves as our base of operations while we're in Ash Canyon. We do need to make some water today, probably. I think we've got one big drink left. And it's morning, so won't get us to tomorrow. We did stretch it a little bit by drinking the sodas. I do like Ash Canyon. I think like Ash Canyon is one of my like low-key like favorite regions. I wish it was a little more like central. You know, it's like you have to go out of your way to get to Timberwolf, and then you have to go from there out of your way to get to Ash Canyon. So it's not like you never just like cross through here. It's like you're here, you know, for something. I don't know. It's like not a traversed region, I guess I'd say. It's not like a Mystery Lake. Like, you always will inevitably end up in Mystery Lake just because it's, like, centralized, right? Like, you're going to get there at some point. Whereas, like, here, we could go get this backpack and, like, feasibly never come back if we didn't want to. Shouldn't be too much farther. I wonder how that ptarmigan's doing. If he figured it out or if he's still tweaking. I hope he's still tweaking. You know, one thing I haven't seen in a while, wonder if they fixed, is the ginormous birch barks. Like, that one's... I still feel like that one's bigger than one you'd find somewhere else. Maybe not. This one's about the same size. But they're not like 4 foot by 4 foot anymore. Or bigger. At least not that I've seen lately. I could turn around and there could be one right next to me that size, but... might as well grab it while we're here. It'll give us something to do. If we're shacked up at any point. Oh, we're finding a ton of it. Gosh. We're like already well over halfway tired and still not even midday. Alright, and here's our cave. So we'll go into here, and like I said, I usually use this as like our kind of base while we're here. It's just a good cave, good spot. Able to stay warm here and everything. But yeah, guys, I think this is where we'll call it an episode. We'll pick up next time. I don't know if we'll make a beeline for getting the backpack, or if we'll kind of just hang around here for a little bit, but we'll figure that out between this episode and next. So as usual, I do appreciate y'all tuning in and checking out the episode today. If you enjoyed the episode, please be sure to hit the like button for me. If you have not subscribed to the channel yet, would invite you to go ahead and do that. And of course, guys, throw any comments you have for me into the comments section below. But yeah, guys, that is it for me in this one, and I'll catch y'all next time. Thanks.